Hi, how's everyone doing? So I recently realized that ironically the most violent I could ever get would occur when I'm being tickled. Um, Now I'm very, very ticklish, and if you tickle me, there's a chance it might end up in a gaggle of giggles. But more often than not, it's going to just end up in unintended MMA. So if you try to tickle me, it might come up something like this. So I'm just standing there. Tickle, tickle. Oh my good Lord, I am so, wait, let me see your nose. Ugh, full Picasso. All right, I'll get my keys. I certainly don't mean to injure anyone when I'm being tickled or otherwise, but just know that if you try to tickle me, there's a risk that your face will be collateral damage, and you're going to end up raccoon-eyed for a few days or weeks, and you're not going to want to leave the house during that time with that hamburger face of yours. There is a moment when I'm being tickled where my brain switches from laugh, laugh, laugh to fight or flight. And more often than not, I'm one of the biggest people in the room, if not the biggest person in the room. So when my brain decides to switch to fight, I don't think I should be held responsible for the damages resulting from the time I accidentally suplexed your 7-year-old niece, Cheryl. She was fine and she had it coming anyway. At least she didn't get the elbow. I recently rewatched the movie Tremors. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It came out only about 6 or 7 Olympics ago. And it's about giant underground snakes that terrorize a tiny desert town out in the middle of nowhere. Just a short donkey ride from East Bumfuck. Boonies, on the outskirts of indoor plumbing. And the town people, they manage to fight these snakes, and they kill the first few, but eventually they succumb to the desert heat. They get tired, they get hungry, morale gets low, and they reach a point where it seems like they might just quit and accept the inevitable. But they rally together, and they, with this newfound strength and courage, they manage to defeat the rest of the snakes. And I love the moral of the story. I love the message that this movie sends, which is no matter how hard things get, no matter how dark days may get, no matter how low your morale may get, you should never, ever even consider living in a shitty town. I don't know if you've taken a step back and thought about the awesome sports decade we've had here in the Bay Area.
Yeah!
Golden State Warriors, they've won 3 championships. Should have been 4. The Oakland A's are currently making a run at it. They might do some damage in the playoffs. Even the San Francisco 49ers and San Jose Sharks played in their league championships. And the Oakland Raiders are leaving, so that's nice. All right. I don't have a bumper sticker on my car, and I don't have a reason not to. My car is certainly not too nice to not have a bumper sticker on it. And I've never had enough money to make me think that I'm too good for a bumper sticker. To this day, I will trade bumper real estate for a chance to win free tickets, free concert tickets. So just something like this, like, would you trade this K-Fox bumper sticker for a chance to win tickets to see Earth, Wind & Fire featuring one original member? Well, I know it's not Maurice White, God rest his soul. Good band, slap it on. What the hell? We are legally obligated to inform you that the original member is the bassist. No, fuck that. I'm out. Do they still have the original merch guy? Because I'd rather watch him full of t-shirts, to be quite honest with you. The reason I don't have a bumper sticker on my car is because I don't want to die. And I certainly wouldn't put anything controversial on my car. And I don't think anyone would actually go out of their way to injure me or anything like that. But I think a bumper sticker might keep someone from helping me. This is a scenario I have in my head, and I've said it out loud, and maybe if you hear it, it'll make sense to you. Maybe it'll eventually start making sense to me, but just play along. So just imagine 2-lane road, it's dark, night, which is usually when it's dark, just past your headlights, you see some like fresh tire tracks just shooting off the road. The road turns to the right, or the left. There's more than one direction. But the tracks are shooting off the road, and you know that there's a car in a ditch out somewhere. So you pull over and you decide to take a look. And as you're walking towards this car, light shines on the bumper, revealing the logo of the rival of your favorite team. And you start to get pissed off because just a few months ago, this rival walked into your barn and beat your team on the way to their first ever league championship, and that championship should have been yours. But you're a reasonable adult. You're not gonna not check on this guy because of a sports rivalry. And you also remember that your quarterback threw 3 really bad interceptions that game, so maybe all the fault shouldn't lie directly on that driver's shoulders, which at this point you hope are still attached to him. So as you get closer, you realize that the situation's a lot milder than you expected. No body parts, nothing's gonna blow up, but it's dark and you can't see inside the car, so you decide to lean over and yell into the abyss. Hello? Anyone there? Oh man, thanks for stopping, I appreciate it, man. Totally biffed that turn, man. Really appreciate you stopping. Are you okay? Do you need me to call someone? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm just, I'm kind of just wedged in here. I think my jacket or seatbelt is stuck or something, but if you could just pull me out, that'd be great. Okay, I don't want to keep harping on this, but your car looked like a dog ate it beginning to end. I don't think Mako is going to be able to handle this. If Earl Shiver's still around, he might be able to pop a couple of these down. But anyway. Nah, man, I'm good. I just, man, I must have flipped her at least 7 times, man. If you could just help me out of this car, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh man, yeah. Whew, I'm glad I landed right side up for this joke. Man, I guess I'm gonna be. Guess I gotta get used to riding this bus, man. Yeah, totally. Well, don't you worry about it. I'm here. I'm gonna help you out by leaving you some money for that bus. Boom. Have a good one. See you in the playoffs. Thank you. That was it. And also, if you're drinking, have a drink for Burt Reynolds. He passed away today. Yeah. So thank you.